SR93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. I didn't realize this, but I just looked at it quickly. Roman Chocolatito Gonzales and his trainer, I believe this guy's his trainer, started saying that that there's a lot of corruption with the WBC, and he's basically saying that he needs a knockout if there's a rematch with this. Shit, I even forgot who this guy's name is. I didn't really care too much about the fight, but I do like Roman Gonzales as a fighter. I mean I enjoy him, like watching him fight. When he fought this it wasn't the Danny Jacobs undercard, I believe, the Golovkin Triple G undercard. He fought this guy from Thailand. I can't remember his name. It's like, wait, let me Google it. Let me stop the video and Google it. It's Srisaket Shore. I mean, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Rungvisai. He's a guy from Thailand. And I've never really heard of this guy. I'll be honest with you. I don't really follow too much of the lower weight division, but there's a few fighters I like watching. Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, Roman Chocolatito Gonzales. Lomachenko, I don't think it's that far down in the weight. I can't remember, to be honest, what weight he fights at. I'm not very knowledgeable with the lower weight divisions, but I do tend to enjoy a few fighters here and there in the lighter weight divisions. See, I watched the fight a little bit. I didn't watch it a lot, but I'm fairly sure that Roman Chocolatito Gonzales got robbed. That's just how I feel about it, and I didn't really care to say it. I watched it a few days before. I didn't really care to watch it, just because, I mean, I wanted to watch it, but I had so much other stuff to do. That's why I felt like I'll just watch the Triple G Danny Jacobs fight, because that was more anticipated. And yeah, that bum fighter got exposed. Well, he's not a bum fighter. I mean, he fights bums most of the time, but then he's a fraud. He's a hype job. He's a good fighter, but he's a hype job. But anyway, Chocolatito Gonzales, I was expecting him to have no problem with this guy, so I'm kind of surprised they had some problem. He went down, and I believe he went down because that's what everyone's saying. I didn't really watch it all that. I didn't watch the full fight, but yeah, I thought he won the fight. The punch stats, they could lie on this punch stat. It's just people pressing buttons, But I felt like Chocolatito was doing more. But either way, that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make here is the fact that he came out to say that, oh, he has to knock this guy out to win and stuff like that. It could be true, which I think he might be. But he has to be careful on what he says. Look at Tyson Fury. Look at Tyson Fury. Look at the shit he said. I mean, I know he went bigger than boxing, I must say. But Tyson Fury was talking a whole bunch of shit about gay people, Israel, these bankers. He was referred to them as Jewish bankers. I don't like to call them Jewish bankers straight, because Judaism doesn't promote. I've read, this aspects of the Torah I've read, and I don't think Judaism promotes anything that the Zionists would be doing. So yeah, look at Tyson Fury, all this shit that he's been saying, and then now he's like, I don't even know if he can come back from boxing. I mean, he's overweight. That might be one of the reasons, but that's another video. But if you look at what he said about the rest of the things that the rest of the shit, the rest of the world, what he said about, he can't go around saying those type of things. You can't go around saying the truth just because it's the truth and expect good things to happen to you, or expect bad things to not happen to you. Tyson Fury's career is on the verge, to be honest. A lot of people don't realize this. I don't know if he can come back. I don't know if he got his license back. I'm assuming he will get his license back, but man, he was almost gonna get fucked up and shit. And the drug testing was Tyson Fury was saying these guys will come at some awkward times, weird times, just times that it's just fucked up. And they can do that. Just imagine you and your opponent, right? Your opponent gets those drug tests done, they come to them at a reasonable time, like a maybe you're on your day, you're maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, sometime like that. Maybe later on the day, like 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, maybe 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and Tyson Fury. What if just imagine this here? That's what your opponent got the drug testing at like that time. But let's say you got it at maybe from 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Fucking, they can come anytime they want, right? But it's not fair that they're coming to you at that time, but your opponent's not getting these drug tests at that time. It's like, you see what I'm trying to say? They can fuck around. Anything. There's so much corruption in boxing. Not saying there's not corruption in any other sport, but corruption is insane in boxing. And he can't be saying shit like this. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking of saying all this shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just all I have to say, man. You can't just go around saying everything, every truth in the book just because you think it's the truth. You know when people say, I speak the truth, I don't care what I say. It's not true to a certain extent. You don't have to lie. But sometimes you know that you can't say everything that you want. You can't say all the truth. You can just not talk about it. You don't have to lie about it, but you can just not talk about it. And sometimes that's what people do. When people say, I speak the truth or whatever, most people, either they're really stupid and they speak truth all throughout, or they say a lot of truth, but they just sort of skip the truth times here and there, you know. I feel like Roman Gonzales needs to do that. He needs to skip the truth here and there. I know how he feels, you know. I guess he feels like he got robbed, but as a friendly note, he should shut the fuck up. And that's not even in an insulting way. I'm saying he really needs to shut the fuck up, because boxing's corrupt. It will bring him down. So many athletes have been victim to this sport of boxing. Not in terms of in the ring, but the business side, all this politics. So many fighters have been millionaires, hundreds of millions sometimes, and they just get from hundreds of millions to barely anything, like Mike Tyson, for example. Like this, there's many different fighters that are like that. So Roman Chocolatito Gonzales, he needs to be careful. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out.